Hey, hi. In this video, we will see how to generate vector data with using Amazon Bedrock foundation model for embed. So here we're going to use Amazon Bedrock's vector embed models, that is Amazon Titan. So here we're going to use that foundation model programmatically, by the way, and then we're going to pass an example text message as an input to that foundation model and invoke that model to convert that text into a vector representation of the particular text format. And then we see that we have the vector data as an output. So this is basically very simple lab session here, but it has an immense the benefit that you need to understand when you're working with the AI technology here. So vector embedding is now becoming one of the hot topic in the current IT industry because of its immense applications, right? So vector is nothing but it's a format of data that is easily understood by the computer, and with that knowledge, the computer can help us to produce the applications in terms of searching, grouping, etc. Right? So there are a lot of high weight data applications with respect to the AI. So that kind of the capabilities are provided by vector data. So here we are looking at generating a vector data out of a normal or human readable data, right? So that is even using the Amazon our AWS provided Amazon Bedrock foundation model, and here we are using Titan model. Let's see, how to do that in my Visual Studio Code, and we'll see an example like how does it actually creates a vector data from the text input. Let's see how to do that. So here, this is my VS Code. So I'm not going to take you to the AWS console and show you everything. Everything here we are going to do it with using programmatic versions, or basically with using the Python Boto 3. So these are the two Python scripts which I have. I'm going to share these two Python scripts in the video's description. You can find it from there and learn how to generate the vector data out of human readable data. So here we are looking for a text data converted into a vector embed. So here, before you run this particular script, you need to have a prerequisite, that is, you should set up the context of your AWS account by using AGCLI, or basically with using the AWS CLI, not AGCLI. So to do that, I'm going to use the command called AWS configure, right? So when I hit AWS configure, so it's going to ask us the input that we need to provide. So basically, let me retype it, AWS configure. So it will ask you the access key, ID, secret access key, region in which your foundation model has to be used, and then the default output format. So this is my IAM user access key and secret key, and that IAM user has full access on the AWS, the Bedrock or Amazon Bedrock. Basically, it has admin access, so that's the reason it can do a lot of things. So let me show you that user call by writing a command called AWS get caller identity, right? So this is very simple. Basically I'm here showing you the prerequisite one. So this is prerequisite one to make sure that you have the context set in your terminal. So here we are using VS Code terminal, right? So first one is we can list out the foundational models that are present in the AWS region. So our region being US West 2. So to do that, I have a simple Python script, and that uses a AWS Boto 3 model. It is a Python SDK model. So that's the reason we are importing that, and then we have a generic models being imported here. Creating a client by using the Boto 3. So here we are using that Boto 3 model itself, calling a client function, and in that one we are passing a word called Bedrock. So this is a keyword, and that is where the we have the client variable gets set. With using that client variable, I'm going to use a further functions listed underneath the Bedrock service. So one function being list foundation model, that would return all the foundation model that are available in this in your AWS region. So my region is US West 2 here. Let's try to run this script and see what are all the models are available. And within that, we're going to choose the model that has a word embed. Okay, so embed means we have a huge list of foundation models performing different the generative AI jobs. But within that, we are looking for embed. So embed is a one type of job that actually embeds your human readable data into a computer readable data, or data that has a magnitude and the direction. So vector means it's again a physics word that comes with the an arrow, and the arrow constitute of a magnitude of the the particular direction, and then the basically the direction. So both constitute a property of the particular the measurement. That is what vector is all about. So here we are converting that human readable data into a vector which is understood by computer like that. So in this one, if I list from top to bottom, so I have huge list here that is available in the Amazon Bedrock. So in this one, we're gonna use the foundation model that has a word embed. So basically, Amazon provides the embedding model for now underneath the Amazon Bedrock services. So one is the Amazon Titan embed text. Amazon Titan, basically there are three flavors of the text embeddings, and then two flavors of image embedding. So right now I'm not showing you image embedding, but we are showing the text embedding. Right, so that is basically how you identify the foundation model that can be provide you a capabilities of embed. So there are Cohere as well. So Cohere also provides embedding as well, embedded models as well. So we're gonna use the Titan farmer, which is cost effective and all. So we're gonna use that, and to give you a main demo. So now we are starting the actual thing of this lab session. That is, I have written this Python script that can convert a text into a vector embed, right? So this is very simple script. By the way, I'm going to show you how to do that. That's a very few lines script. Let's walk through. So these are all the foundation basically modules used in this particular Python are being imported here. One is modo 3 JSON, and then arg parse are the modules. Like other file, we are creating a client of Amazon Bedrock runtime. Remember, here we are calling a Bedrock runtime because we are now trying to call the services of Amazon Bedrock, right? So that's the reason. And then we have the parser here, so that is just to pass the arguments, right? And then here is the where we are basically interactively asking, like from the text here model ID like that. So these are all nothing but the supporting logics of this particular Python code, and then from that we are constructing a prompt data, right? And then the data is now converted into the input text. Here is the argument, that is nothing but we have the arguments called model ID. So here you go, right? So they have to provide a model ID and the prompt text that needs to be converted into a embed. So basically, it has a two parameters. One is the the model ID. The other one is the basically text that needs to be converted into the model ID, and the text are the parameters that you need to pass to this particular script to convert into embed vector. Okay, then after that, so this is very simple normal syntax of invoking this particular invoke model. When it invokes a model, so it passes, it has this much body and then the model ID. So model, we are giving the model ID that is belongs to embed vector. And then this is the content type. So that is we are passing here in this one. So that's it, very simple. Just invoke that foundation model with a proper input in a proper syntax. You're going to get the vector. Let's try to run this particular script and get the output. So here is where lastly we're going to retrieve the embedding vector of a particular text. Okay, so to run that script, what I do is I have a command that I need to run. So I'm just going to run it here like this. So this is the basically I'm running this particular Python script with a certain parameters, with the parameters being that we have just not discussed here. That is so there is a parameter need of text, there's a parameter need of module ID. So Python Bedrock embedding, Python Bedrock embedding.py is my file name, module ID. So here is where I'm using the module ID. This is very important thing to consume this particular script, that is amazon.titan embed text 1, and then text. So this is basically very big text that I want to encode into a vector. So basically we wrap this into a vector by using the foundational model. Let's see that. So when I run this particular script by just clicking next, here you go, it has converted that particular text into a embedding vectors, and that has nearby approximately 1536 values. Okay, so that is too much basically. So length is being produced here, and then values are being listed here. Okay, so looks like it has generated the, maybe I can show you those values by running it again. So I'm going to print it again by using the print command here, and show you that yes, it has the 1000 vector embedding values for a particular sentence. Okay, remember that this is too big, so that's the reason it is being shown in that like manner. But here you go, right? So we have a very huge values are available here. So it is in thousand. You see that a single sentence, when it needs to be converted into a vector, so it has to be converted into these many vector database. So this is a vector representation of a particular text file, so that can look like this. Okay, so this is how basically we are now doing the conversion of data types, that is text into vector, image into vector, videos into vector. So like that, so this is an example to convert a text into a vector, so that machine can understand it, help us to achieve those applications later part of that. So in this video we have shown a very small concept, that is text embedding by using the Amazon Bedrock foundation model, that is Titan embed. That's all for now. I'm going to share this script in the video's description. You can use it from your side and try to understand this technology. Thank you very much for watching my videos. We're going to see you in the next video. Thank you.